At the end of January, I posted a video where I went over some of the areas where Battlefield 6 falls short. I also briefly discussed what was to come, and I wanted to provide a quick follow-up on the current state of the game now that Season 2 has been released and I've had a chance to play it for a while. This will not be a complete review of Season 2, since they're going to drip feed us with more content in the following months. The two major new pieces of content we've gotten, apart from a new battle pass, are the new map called Contaminated and the introduction of the VL7 gas. The new map is fairly large, with both lots of open areas that make for some good sniper play, as well as some chaotic, narrow underground areas. Is it enough though? This is the first real new content we've gotten since the game launched a couple of months ago, and the map doesn't even have smaller game modes, such as Rush. There are also at least a couple of annoying things with the map. Sniper glints are not very visible in certain locations. Just look at this footage, where I got sniped from the radar dish. Would you have seen that glint? At least I got revenge right after respawning. A friend of mine also said it happens when you play the breakthrough game mode, since one team will push upwards and then have the sniper glint sometimes hidden against the sky. Green lights above exits may also be mistaken for squad markers. When I look back at this footage, I clearly see that there are two different shades of green, but in the moment when my eyes were probably focusing elsewhere, I did not think that the guy in the door opening was an enemy. I don't know, maybe I should clean my glasses. No time to retreat. When playing Breakthrough, there is simply not enough time to retreat. I've been playing the objective multiple times, defending our point, and when we lose it, my character simply cannot run fast enough to outrun the enemies breathing down our neck. I guess the game favors sniper play and doesn't want combat to be up and personal. Maybe I'm just nitpicking here, but there are also other issues not related to the new content, but things that have not been fixed with these updates. Like this kill, for instance. You can see my bullet grazing the edge of the building. I'm not sure that this should have been a kill, to be honest, and on the receiving end, this must have felt like a death behind cover. How safe do you feel standing behind a chain link fence? Apparently, you should feel very safe, as this headshot didn't do any damage and you can clearly see that my zeroing was at the lowest setting of 100 meters. I also got this weird glitch where a grenade I threw just came back at me, which can be quite inconvenient. I have previously complained about audio, specifically footsteps in vehicles, not being loud enough. Take a listen, I'll play it back at full audio. Did you hear or see the enemy? I knew he was there a moment ago due to my squad mates pinging the area, but since I couldn't see him or hear him, I assumed he was either dead or had left the spot. I'll give Battlefield some slack here, since it could also be that he was just very good at hide and seek. Now, back to the new content. The VL7 smoke, which makes you hallucinate, is actually an interesting addition. However, I hope that they tweak it a bit, since when you're in the smoke, you can't see but when you're outside the smoke, you can see the red diamonds above enemies' heads, meaning that you can just fire below it and get free kills. If I'm not mistaken, this can also happen to plain regular smoke as well, and I therefore avoid being in the smoke as much as possible. To wrap this video up, I don't think Season 2 will manage to bring back too many people, as you can clearly see from the numbers of players on Steam. However, it is fun to play it from time to time, especially if you manage to gather a full squad. We'll see what the next drop on the 17th of March brings us. Maybe with a consistent content drop in the following months, they can keep a stable player base. Let me know what you think, subscribe for more content, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.